Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Don from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And the next time you need a part for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and reinstall the front bumper cover on this 2005 Hyundai Elantra. It is straightforward. It's a lot easier once you see how it's done. Only tools you'll need are Phillips and flat blade screwdrivers, as well as a 10mm socket with a ratchet and extension.
Locate your plastic fasteners in the Phillips head along the top of the grill and remove them.
And we'll speed it up here as we take the rest of those fasteners out. As you can see, they're basically a little Phillips head, and you hopefully, once you turn it counterclockwise, the screw will come up and out. If not, you'll have to pry underneath with a small screwdriver or your fingernail and pull up on the Phillips head. Once the center comes out, then you can pull the rest of the clip out.
Lift the top of the cowl off. There's 4 Phillips head screws on the inside of the grill, 2 on this side, and 2 over here. And then there's 1 more right in the center on the bottom.
And we'll just speed it up as we use a short Phillips screwdriver to remove those screws. And underneath where you just remove the grill, you'll find a few clips that hold the bumper cover to the bumper reinforcement bar. Remove those. Next, you'll want to remove the headlights by removing a 10mm bolt on the top and then using an extension and removing one further down. Okay, and then unplug the harnesses from the backside and pull the whole assembly out, and do this for both sides.
I'm going to push in at the front edge, give a little flat blade push. Pull it out. Connector on the back is press in. Find your 2 Phillips head screws that hold the bumper cover at the corner. And this one you can use actually a 10mm socket. And then there's also a 10mm on the inside here, and plastic fastener.
And I'm just going to fast forward. We use a Phillips screwdriver and a 10mm socket with a ratchet, and also the Phillips screwdriver to get the clip out and remove those fasteners from each side. Okay, and up underneath there are 2 more pairs of fasteners. Actually, I'm sorry, there's 2 fasteners on each side. They're the style that you kind of pull the center out of and pull them down. A lot of times they're missing on cars, and these can be more difficult usually because there's usually kind of sand gummed up in the works and stuff. And then there are also 2 more fasteners that you get to from up underneath. Our car did not have a lower splash shield, but sometimes you'll find that there's a splash shield that pretty much connects the bottom of that bumper cover to the bottom of the radiator support. Our car didn't have one. Not sure if that's how they come, or if you may encounter one that you need to remove some fasteners and take off.
Grab on the end here of the bumper cover, just give it a gentle pull. Do the same for this side. Putting the bumper cover back on. Match up your holes, and I'm going to put a couple of these bolts in just to hold it in place.
And here I'm going to just fast forward through. We use those first two bolts on the top just to hold things in place. Then start the two bolts that are kind of in behind the headlight. Now on each side, put the bolt that goes up through the fender cover into the fender, as well as the fastener that fastens the inner fender back to the fender. And do this for both sides. Make sure you can get to the harnesses for the two parking lights and snap them back in place. Push them into the front, or reconnect them first, push them into the front, and then slide them back and snap them in. Reinstall the clips that are on the side holding the lower fender closeout panel to the fender, and then also reinstall the clips, the middle clips up underneath. Tighten up the bolts that are in behind the headlights, as well as the two bolts that hold the upper part of the fender cover to the radiator support. Reinstall the two clips that hold the bumper cover to the bumper bar underneath where the grille mounts. Now reinstall your lights. Remember to feed the outside in first, and then feed the inside in. Start the three bolts and then tighten them up, and reconnect your headlight as well as your parking lights and everything.
Putting the grill back in, and reinstalling the 5 screws.
And we'll speed up as we reinstall those screws and then tighten them up, and you should be all set. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.